forget the Patriots, forget Tom Brady. Just go ahead, get the red and gold, dude. Get the nice maroon gold. Maybe get an old RG3 jersey. Be a real Commanders fan, man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Penford Sports, your place for all NFL news, drama, updates. We are your hosts, Adam Malchuk, along with the loyal
Austin Rahilly.
And we got our third honorary co-host on the line, Chris Hilchey. How you fellas doing tonight?
Amazing, dude.
I bet you're doing great after that big Patriots win yesterday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unbelievable.
So we get back on track.
Yeah. It's about time. Well, let's get right into it. What a day it was. Started off Thursday night with actually a decent Thursday night football game. Ravens and Buccaneers.
I think Tom Brady's starting to come back a little bit.
No, I think he's starting to get worse.
No.
Yeah, no, I think he is. I don't think he's great. I think
he is the greatest. So
greatest, but currently,
no, he's not looking too good.
He dressed up like a Grimm Reaper for Halloween, and honestly, the real Grimm Reaper is his career coming to haunt him and take him out. And the other Grimm Reaper was his marriage, or in a sense me, because I disrupted his marriage due to my relationship with Giselle, which is public knowledge. So I don't know. It was a good game though. It was a close game. I mean, 27-22, came down to 5 points. But I mean, I don't know. What did you see out of that game, Chris, that you liked?
It was a spectacular defensive show, I know, on both sides. So I couldn't really expect anything less from that game.
Right.
I thought it was actually good. I wasn't expecting a blowout. I know that.
Yeah, well, it definitely wasn't a blowout, so that's true. It was a close game. Lamar Jackson played well. Brady played well. Both teams really did play well, but Brady continues to lose, and it's getting a little late to turn it around, don't you think, Austin? We were talking about this last week.
I don't think it's too late, but it's very close.
I mean, unless he turns something around
next week,
it's not looking good for him.
Right.
So I don't know what's going to happen, but
he's going to have to win straight.
Yeah.
Games just back to back to back.
That's really what is going to have to happen. So,
and the Bucs have a tough schedule too.
Tom Brady generally plays better in the second half of the season, so
yeah, that's true.
That's true. He's a second half quarterback. Second half of the season, second half of the game,
playoffs.
Not the second half of his marriage, though. Yeah. So, all right. Then we had the Broncos. I almost said Buccaneers.
The Buccaneers.
The Denver Broncos and Russell Wilson won a game against the Jacksonville Jaguars in London. They played in London. And, 21-17.
Once again, a very close game.
It was a good game. Early game. It was like, what was it? Like
9 a.m.
Yeah.
10 o'clock.
I did not watch it. I watched the highlights, but I didn't watch it.
I wasn't getting up that early.
I was at church, so I was already up, but I didn't watch the game. But Russell Wilson, he interesting dude, kind of a weird dude. He was doing his little prayer ritual on the field. Nobody there. With arms wide open. That was Russell Wilson. And yeah, but he must have been doing something right because the Lord granted him the win. And then at the end of the game, he gathered around a lot of the players from both teams, and they had a little prayer circle.
Oh, yeah.
So we love to see that. Love to see that. But the Broncos defeated the Jaguars across the pond, 21-17. Dolphins and Lions. Tua is back in action.
Oh, yeah.
We know you love Tua.
Nah, I'm not really big of a Tua fan, but he's a good player. That's all I can really say about him.
And the Lions, another game where they were so close and they could have won, but they didn't.
Nope.
I heard that the
Vikings have
are picking up
acquired T.J. Hawkinson.
T.J. Hawkinson, who is Detroit's best tight end.
Oh, yeah.
There's no doubt about that. Detroit's best tight end.
Oh, yeah.
That makes the Vikings very dangerous.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
as if they already weren't.
Makes,
I mean, they're a great team.
Very dangerous, so.
Yeah, no, 100%. So we had the Dolphins beating the Lions 31-27. Then we had another close game. A lot of close games. This week. Falcons beat the Panthers 37-34. And all I can say about this is, dude, the Panthers backup QB.
PJ, I told you.
Isn't he like from the XFL?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think he did play.
That man can sling a football.
I told you, dude. PJ Walker, dude.
He's got everybody impressed. Even Patrick Mahomes, who I sincerely hate with all my life, said something that I can agree with. It was a video of PJ Walker throwing an absolute dime pass to one of his receivers through this tiny window, and Patrick Mahomes,
Samuel, I think.
Yeah, and Patrick Mahomes commented on it. This is the best catch all season. No, not even a conversation. And
Terrence Marshall.
Yeah, I mean, just an absolute athlete. And Baker Mayfield.
You want to know who else is surprised? Mayfield.
Yeah, well, Baker Mayfield. If you're in need of a job, I'm currently hiring. I am a manager of a small call center. If you want to get on the phones, I could hire you. We could start you off at like $17 an hour. But at least you'd actually be doing something with your life.
Yeah, right.
So just an option. So, yep, the Falcons beat the Panthers 37-34.
Thanks to Young Waku.
Yeah, big thanks to him. Then we had the Vikings and the Cardinals. The Vikings, as we said,
26.
Dangerous.
Now they're going to be even more dangerous with T.J. Hawkinson.
How dangerous is this team going to be, Chris?
You can expect them to definitely make a deep run into playoffs, even into another divisional championship game. I think they're most likely going to take the conference. So
yeah, I don't know, man. The Vikings. I never would have guessed.
Rest in peace, Adam Zimmer.
You can probably expect them to start using double tight ends more with Irv Smith Jr. and T.J. Hawkinson. So they're going to be mixing up a lot of concepts and a lot of different formations to add into their offense. So
it's a nasty offense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jefferson,
Thielen,
Dalvin
Cook.
And he always has nice cleats too.
Rest in peace, Adam Zimmer.
Speaking of the Vikings, thoughts and condolences to the Zimmer family. Obviously, he was young, so condolences to that family. Gone too soon. A legend. Great.
I think he was 38.
Yeah, not old at all.
Yeah, that's insane.
Cowboys and the Bears.
I do want to add that Ravens have acquired Roquan Smith from the Bears.
Okay.
And Chase Claypool.
Yeah.
To the Bears.
But
I don't know what to think about that.
Huge addition.
The Bears just really, I don't know, man. They're just like, they're sad. Like
Chase Claypool, though, he's a decent wide receiver. So
yeah,
him and Mooney.
I would say more than decent.
Yeah, 100%. But him and Darnell Mooney there, that's a pretty solid receiving core.
I mean, that receiving core can make any QB good look good.
Yeah, even Justin Fields.
Agreed.
So, but the Cowboys beat the Bears 49-29. And Dak is back. We said it last week, man. Dak Prescott. But don't you fear haters of the Dallas Cowboys. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, don't you fear haters of the Dallas Cowboys? Because
I am one.
Yeah, well, as am I. And it's something we've seen for a long time. Now, don't fear in the fact that they're good right now, because in reality, say they do win their conference, say they do make it to the playoffs, here's what happens.
Yep.
They choke. Dak gets injured or something, and they choke. So
Tony Pollard
he's crazy.
He is the number one running back in Dallas. Zeke is behind him now.
I think Zeke, we start to see a heavy decline in Zeke's performance.
Tony Pollard, man.
Zeke needs to stop wearing his crop tops. And, I don't know.
He needs to get like a buzz cut or something.
His hair looks terrible.
Right.
Terrible. But the Cowboys beat the Bears 49-29. And then we had the Saints shutting out the Raiders. I don't know what's going on. Like the Raiders,
we've been confused since week 2.
Like literally, the Raiders look so good some weeks, and then they let the Saints shut them out. 24-0. They just a bloodbath on the Raiders. It's incredible to me.
What do you think of that, Christopher?
Well, they held Derek Carr to 101 yards. They held Josh Jacobs to 43 yards. Matt Collins was their leading receiver.
Insane.
And Devontae Adams only had 3 yards and 1 reception. Marshawn Lattimore on the lockdown all game. Impressive.
Devontae wishes he was still catching from Aaron Rodgers.
Yes, I think so.
Honestly, I think that could have been the piece that made the Packers somewhat good. I don't think Aaron is comfortable enough with the.
Well, just think, every year the Packers have made it at least to the wild card,
and it's not looking good for them this year
with Devontae. And look at the Packers now.
It's sad.
No.
Eagles versus Steelers.
Them
the
Eagles, man.
State battle. And how about them Eagles? 8-0?
That's insane.
Or I think they're technically 7-0 because they had a bye week. So I think they're 7-0. Regardless. That's insane. So, I mean, let's see what happens, with the Eagles. Let's see what happens with them, and I just think they're going all out there. I mean, what Jalen Hurts, dude, I can't say enough. Like
in that receiving core. Did you see what AJ Brown and was it Miles Sanders did the stomp the yard?
I didn't.
Yeah, that was insane.
Good for them. Like you love to see it. Then we had Eagles beat the Steelers 35-13, by the way. It was not a close game.
No.
Patriots and the Jets, your team. Looks like Mac is back.
Yes, sir.
And he attacked.
Yes. Mac is back, and the Jets, man, they're falling short.
Yeah. So the Jets, man, I was hoping for a little something more, but Zach Wilson didn't bring it.
Nope.
But the Patriots did bring it. Tell us a little bit about that, Christopher. I mean, what's going on with the Patriots? Are they back?
I wouldn't say they're back. No, I don't say. I'm not gonna sit here and say that the Pats are back. I do want to say that was Bill Belichick's 325th career win.
I was just about to add that. Yep.
Tying George Halas. So
it's amazing.
It was definitely a good recovery from last week.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's where I'm going to leave that because you don't know from week to week what's going to happen with the Patriots. So
really, you don't know what's going to happen from week to week with hardly any of the teams this year. It's crazy.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. So the Patriots beat the Jets 22-17
at MetLife. So
at MetLife. Titans and Texans 17-10. Again,
one possession game.
Again, like a weird. Yeah, the Titans. Derrick Henry looked good though, and I think
he looks good every time he faces the Texans.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Derrick Henry, I think they need to give him the ball more.
Yeah, they do.
I think
Derrick Henry's used to carrying 20 to 36 carries a game. So
right. So my thing is like, if I'm coaching the Titans, I'm like, whatever happens, give Henry the ball. Like, give him the ball.
When in doubt, there he is.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna rhyme with something there.
No, I don't rhyme. You're the poet in this,
and I didn't even know it. Yeah. So Derrick Henry, bro. Maybe it's I don't know, man. Derrick Henry, dude. Maybe he needs to go to another team where he can actually produce. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. I can't imagine being like him. Or at all being like a really good player playing for a really bad team. It would just be like so miserable. Like you're out here like performing. I mean, like Christian McCaffrey, we're going to talk about what he did this past weekend. But like literally like imagine like you're a great player on a terrible team. Every time you do something, it's great. But at the end of the day, it's not about you. It's about the team.
McCaffrey's not on a bad team.
No, he was.
Oh, yeah, on the Penford.
He was. That's 100%. What I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Now he's not. But he got that trade, and now he's producing better. So,
what's
Titans
crazy
beat the
about
Texans.
this is Derrick Henry is running behind a collapsed line.
Yeah.
You know, you got Taylor Lewan is injured. He's out for the rest of the season. And they have a lot of missing pieces on that front line, and he's still putting up numbers, you know. So
yeah, definitely 100%. Like it's
so if you add those pieces back in, they might be I mean, obviously they're going to be better than.
They're not adding Taylor back in. Like that's not happening.
No, not
at all.
Not this year. No.
So yeah. Giants and Seahawks. This is a tough game for me.
Yeah, it is.
Obviously, I'm upset because I'm a Giants fan. But at the same...
You know what?
Go ahead.
I don't think you have much to worry on your end. I think it has to do with more on the Seattle end. I think that game spoke more for Seattle than it did for the Giants. I
agree. I agree.
Seattle's one hell of a ball team this year, so...
Yeah. No, 100%. I'm just a little sad because we were on such a roll, but like obviously they lost to Seattle, who's obviously a really good team this year. Like Geno Smith is a great quarterback. They have like a great offensive line. They have a great defensive line. Clearly, like so I'm not upset that we lost to the Seahawks because it's like, you know, they're a great team. I'm just upset we lost, like as any fan of a team would be, but. You know, I think the Giants are going to bounce back next week. I think, who do they play next week? They might have a bye week, actually. Yeah, I think
Texans next week. Sorry, no.
No, they have a bye week.
Yeah.
So they're off next week.
What's crazy is that
week 10.
The Seahawks defense is playing like this without Bobby Wagner.
Right,
yeah.
And the offense is playing like it without DK Metcalf.
And without Penny. DK Metcalf did play this past week.
Oh, did he? Did he?
Yes, he did play.
Oh, I didn't even see him.
But they're without Penny, and Kenneth Walker just came in from behind the curtain.
Dude, Kenneth Walker is crazy. That kid is absolutely insane. Like,
where's he from? Michigan State?
Michigan State, yeah.
Hate Michigan State.
Yeah, what a terrible act.
No,
go ahead.
You explain what you shared with me on Facebook, and I'll read my response.
Well,
there was a video going around.
Like, the whole team jumped a Michigan player in their locker room, and honestly, it was a disgusting
It was like
act.
10-on-1. Like 10-on-1 jumped him. They were hitting him with their helmets, kicking him,
cleats and shit.
Like So this was my response. Austin shared the video. He tagged me in it on Facebook, and I said, Michigan State is a disgusting and disgraceful football program. They have been and always will be the sad, pathetic little brother when it comes to Michigan sports. Sadly, I'm not surprised by their childish and disrespectful behavior. And it's true. Because they're disgusting. You look at what happens. Like, okay, Ohio State. People were saying the tunnel was the problem. Like, oh, they need to figure out a better way to get out of it. No. We have a massive rivalry with Ohio State. Never once in the hundreds of years, pretty much, playing Ohio State, who we hate, and they hate us, have there ever been any sort of fight. Like, this is
nothing like this.
With any team, except for Penn State, there was an issue with them a couple weeks ago. There was a bit of an issue with them. But this was just disgusting. Jim Harbaugh commented in an interview, he was like, this is serious. Like, this there needs to be a full investigation launched. I think that there needs to be punishment for these crimes. A couple players were suspended, but there were like 3 players suspended. But from the video I saw, there were like 15 people involved. So I don't know how 3 people. But it's just
disgusting, dude.
It really is. And it's like how do you not fight one of the biggest rivals in the history of sports is Michigan, Ohio State. They've never fought. But Michigan and Michigan State, there's a little state rivalry.
Well, now there is.
Well, there always has been, but it's not even that.
A rivalry?
It's kind of like, okay, here's what it reminds me of. Duke and UNC have a rivalry, right?
Oh, dude, that's been going on for years.
Right. No, yeah, 100%. Also one of the most important rivalries.
Right.
NC State thinks that they have a rivalry with UNC. And there may be a little bit, but it's
not as much as Duke.
But you see what I'm saying? They're the little brother.
Right.
So it's like, okay, I don't have time for you. I have a real rival here.
Right.
Like, we'll kick your butt and then move on with our life. And that's kind of how I view Michigan State.
And yeah, Michigan won that game too.
Yeah,
by
they
a
did.
lot.
Yeah, they did.
By a lot.
Yeah, they did. Because that's what Michigan does, dude. We're like, dude, the most winningest football team in college football history. Last year, they won the Big Ten championship. They're going to win it again this year. I think they're going all the way. They lost in the second to last round last year. They lost in the second to last round. And honestly, excuse me, but they're going all the way. And that's all I'm going to say about this.
29-7.
Yeah.
I mean, Penn State's coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, that's who they played.
They beat the dog piss out of Penn State.
They have Rutgers coming up.
I want to go to that game.
Do you?
It's because Rutgers is only like 3-4 hours from here. It's a 7:30 game. Yeah, it's in New Jersey. It's not far. And I was looking at tickets today. Ohio State
and Michigan, November 26th.
It's always Thanksgiving weekend. I'll be at my brother-in-law's house for that, and he's a big Michigan fan too. So
Christopher, what's your intake on that? Michigan State.
The fight.
Yeah. The fight was it was shocking, and like you said, out of all the years that Michigan's had this rivalry with Ohio State, there was never like a serious fight like this at all. No, like crazy altercations like this. It's sad to see that these players can't take all their anger and stuff out on the football field like they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, it's just sad. It's like, seriously, and like coaches were in there and weren't doing anything about it. So I don't know.
And Harbaugh said that apology is not going to help the situation. It's not going to
right. That's what. Yeah, he's like, an apology is not going to help anything. Like,
no.
So I I'm players got suspended. I think players need to be kicked out of the program, kicked out of the college. That's totally unacceptable. If you're to assault someone as just a regular student like that, all of them would be expelled.
Right.
But because they're on the football team,
this is above and beyond the LeGarrette Blount stunt. So
yeah,
and what he pulled.
It's just
above that.
It's like, dude, like, grow up, dude. You're in college.
Childish games. Seriously.
Yeah. Okay, enough about that because this is an NFL show.
Seahawks won 27-13.
Right. Seahawks won 27-13, and unfortunately, Giants lost, but we'll get them next time.
Taylor Heinicke. I told you, man. Dude,
it was 1 point against the Colts. I don't want to hear about Taylor Heinicke being that guy, being a great quarterback.
I told you from
the Colts have the worst record in all of football. And guess what, dude? The Colts lost by 1 point.
I don't care. A
17
win's a win.
to 16,
a win's a
bro.
win.
Yeah, what are you, a Commanders fan now? Why don't you go get the red and gold on and you become a Commanders fan, bro? Why don't you get your red and gold on and you become a Commanders
Taylor
fan?
Heinicke. I love Taylor Heinicke.
No. Forget the Patriots. Forget Tom Brady. Go ahead. Get the red and gold, dude. Get the nice maroon gold. Maybe get an old RG3 jersey. Be a real Commanders fan, man. Why don't you just get after it, dude? You're a Commanders fan now. Maybe go out, get a Heinicke poster. We'll hang it on the wall. You know, if that's how you really feel.
I'm just saying, Heinicke.
No, you're not just saying, bro. The Colts, bro. 1 point. The Colts aren't even a good team, bro.
I don't care.
They won by 1 point.
All right, moving on because
listen. The Colts win. The Colts lose by 1 point, and then they fired their offensive coordinator.
Well, yeah. That makes sense. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Should have been fired before the season started.
And then they traded away Naheem Hines. He's gone.
Well, what are you gonna do?
There's a lot going around in the NFL right now.
Yeah, there is a lot. Any other blockbuster? We'll talk about some more of the blockbuster trades and stuff like that in a second. But first, I want to wrap up the last three games. We had the 49ers and the Rams. And the Rams look like dog water.
Yep.
They suck. Breaking news. Coming in now. Matt Stafford should retire. He sucks. Aaron Donald is not that big. Well, he is big physically.
Yeah, he is.
But he's not like, I think they were doomed when he showed up with that like snakeskin jacket in the middle of summer.
Yeah.
But the 49ers, man, Christian McCaffrey, bro, threw a touchdown pass, bro. He could be a QB. Put him anywhere.
I wouldn't say he's a Taysom Hill, but
he did something you can only do in baseball, son. Triple crown.
He was the Triple Crown King. Christian McCaffrey, bro. Cheers to you, sir. Cheers to you. Finally getting playing time. Well, not playing time, but getting to play on a team that you deserve to be on.
And staying healthy for this long.
Yeah, I know.
It's all an act. It's all an act.
He wanted to get traded. He had inside information with the 49ers.
Right.
The 49ers beat the Rams 31-14.
Them Bills, man.
Yeah. Oh, might cut out for a bit. Give me Josh Allen, bro. Give him to me. I want Josh Allen for everything, bro. The guy's a dog. Dog. Who does it like Josh Allen? Nobody.
No one.
Nobody does it, Josh, like yeah.
Nobody
does it like Josh Allen. Whew. Wow.
No one does Josh like nobody.
Yeah, no. I almost got myself in deep water there. But the Bills beat the Packers 27-17. Aaron Rodgers, I will always love you, but go home. Really, bro? Are you 5?
Yep.
That's your response, bro? 5? Are you 5?
The Battle of Ohio Halloween game.
No, we can't just move past.
I am.
We can't just move past you ripping a fart noise on the mic like you're 2 years old, bro. We're not just going to move past it that quick. You literally ripped a fart noise when we talked about Aaron Rodgers. This is a professional show, Austin.
No. Listen.
Yeah, it's far from professional.
No, it's not that. It's not that. It's Aaron Rodgers isn't nothing without Devontae Adams.
I agree, but that doesn't warrant a.
Yeah, it does. It earns that.
Whatever.
Get out of here.
Let's move past it. Back
Battle
to what you were
Ohio
saying.
Halloween game. The Browns absolutely crushed Joe Burrow and the Bengals.
And in the spirit of Halloween, I was scared. I was so sad. Joe Burrow did not perform well.
Nope.
They were eating him up, bro. They were just eating him up. And man, it's crazy. Who's that? What's the I can't think of the guy's name on the Browns.
Jacoby Brissett?
Nope. Not the QB. He's on defense.
Miles Garrett.
Garrett, bro. What a dog.
He's been a dog, dude.
What a dog. Oh my gosh. But the Browns beat the Bengals 32-13.
I do want to say the Chiefs are on a bye week this week. But ex-Chiefs assistant
Before you go there, honestly, nothing better than a Chiefs bye week because I don't have to see Patty Mahomes. But you can continue.
Yeah, seriously, I hate him. But anyway, ex-Chiefs assistant Britt Reed gets a 3-year prison sentence for driving drunk and leaving a 5-year-old with a serious brain injury.
Yeah, we talked about this in one of the earlier episodes about when it all was coming out, but he finally got sentenced.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, enjoy your time in prison, Britt. Don't drop the soap. All right. Well, in the spirit of Halloween, our fit check today is solely based off of Halloween fits from this weekend. So we got, here we go. Tom Brady, we mentioned he dressed like the Grimm Reaper, kind of whatever, kind of looked like he put no thought into his costume, whatever. Myles Garrett, though, dressed as Vecna from Stranger Things. And, dude, he got it spot on.
Yeah, he did.
That's wild.
Yeah. Crazy spot on. So he gets a 10 out of 10. Oh, Brady gets a 2 out of 10 because he's having a terrible season.
He didn't do anything.
Yeah,
to
he put a black sheet on. But Myles Garrett, that's a 15 out of 10.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Gronk and his wife. Obviously, he doesn't play in the NFL anymore. But
that's
honorable mention. They were like 80s rollers,
Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, rollerbladers. 10 out of 10. And then we got Cam Jordan and his family. Were dressed up like the family from Encanto. That was the Disney hit. Chris, you probably have seen that 100 times with your kids.
Yes. They love it.
You a fan of it?
I am. Yeah. I love that. Yeah.
Talk about Bruno. But he dressed up like he was actually Bruno. So yeah.
So don't talk about him.
Then we had. I'm so confused. I don't even know what they're supposed to be.
Is that Jason Kelce?
It's Jason Kelce and Lane Johnson. I think he's supposed to be dressed like Jason Kelce. That's what it looks like. Like this is what Jason Kelce wore to a game.
Okay.
That's funny. That's good.
It's not Halloweenish though.
Taylor Lewin, who is injured, they all dressed like they were from what's the movie Halloween Town. So yeah, he dressed like a woman, and that is a scary looking woman.
Dude, Taylor Lewin, a beast, a boss, any B you can think of, he's that.
Yeah, he's great. And then we have Zeke Elliott dressed like Edward Scissorhands, and yeah, I mean maybe it was just. It's
not
like, bro,
impressed.
why are you trying to do Edward Scissorhands, bro? Like, you already got enough metal in your face. Why do you need it on your hands? But, yeah.
I think it was his fit that...
And then Jason Kelce, bro. Not much put into this, but what a funny guy, bro.
I'm Batman.
The mic is not picking up when I do my Batman voice.
I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Harvey.
It just doesn't, dude. I'm like yelling into it, and it's not picking it up. Whatever. He was Batman. So great looks all this weekend from those participating in Halloween. So that is that. Any other breaking news, Austin, that you have? I know you had a bunch of stuff screenshotted and notes taken down, but
no, I do not. That was it.
Let's get into week 9. Let's do our predictions. We got the
Eagles are going to stay undefeated.
Okay. Eagles and Texans. I got Eagles. Austin has Eagles. Yep. Chris.
Eagles, yep.
Yeah, as expected. Colts and Patriots. I have the Patriots.
Yep.
Yeah, Pats.
And then Lions and Packers. I'm holding out for an A Rodgers win. Go Green Bay. Go Pack.
I never thought I'd say this, but I think the Packers are going to win.
Okay.
Only because the Lions have been on a huge decline.
Yeah, maybe that's what's going to happen. So, Chris, what are your thoughts?
I'm going Lions, brother.
Falcons and Chargers. Give me the Falcons.
Yeah. Yep.
I like that. I'm gonna go Falcons too.
All right. Jets and Bills. Give me Josh Allen. Give me the Bills.
No one does Josh
like Josh does. I take that as a go Bills from you, Chris.
Absolutely.
Then we have the Vikings and Commanders. And before we even get into it, I got the Vikings, but we know Austin. He loves Taylor Heinicke. He's going Commanders because he loves Taylor Heinicke so much. He's getting a custom jersey. He's also going to get a custom T-shirt where it's him and Taylor Heinicke. And Taylor Heinicke's cradling a baby, and Austin is the baby. And yeah, I mean, maybe we can make that happen.
This guy's a joke.
So yeah, Vikings are going to beat the Commanders. That's my pick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then we got the Panthers and the Bengals. Give me Joe Burrow.
I'm going Panthers.
Wow. Interesting. PJ Walker. Okay.
Yep.
Chris.
I'm going Bengals.
Jaguars and Raiders. Give me them Jags.
Yeah, give them the
Give me Travis Etienne and the Jaguars.
Dolphins and Bears. Go Dolphins.
Yeah, I have to go to Dolphins.
Dolphins for sure.
Seahawks and the Cardinals.
Seahawks
as well.
Kenneth Walker and the Seahawks.
Yep. Buccaneers and the Rams. I think the Buccaneers can actually win this one. So I'm going the Buccaneers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chiefs and Titans. Give me the Chiefs.
Yep, Chiefs.
And then last, but certainly not least, we got the Ravens and the Saints. I'm going Ravens as well.
I'm going Saints, brother. I can't stand them Ravens.
Well, more power to you. So he's going right. Saints. So that's our recap. Anything else you guys want to add?
Nope.
All right. Well, as always, this has been the Penford Sports Show, your place for all NFL news, drama, and updates. Signing off, as always, your host, Adam Malchuk, along with my boy, Austin Rahilly, and our guest, Chris Hilchey. Thanks for tuning in.